came to the WWE, women's wrestling was a joke. And I proceeded to single-handedly change everything. But you wouldn't believe that if you listen to Becky Lynch. Call yourself the man, brag about your accomplishments. And not once did she say, "Thank you, Trish. Thank you for opening the door for me." About to let Becky Lynch or any of you rewrite history. I was the women's division. I was the trailblazer. I was the first woman to main event Raw. Without me, there would be no women's revolution, and certainly no women in the main event of WrestleMania. Becky convinced even Lita dancing down the aisle as Becky's little sidekick. Trish Stratus is nobody's sidekick. And it was getting a little sad, even a little embarrassing, so I had to take Lita out of the picture.
Hey. Go get me a doctor! Somebody give me a doctor!
Because I needed it to be crystal clear that the person who screwed Becky Lynch out of her titles was me. I am not a nostalgia act. I am not your childhood fantasy, and I sure as hell am nobody's sidekick. I am the greatest of all time, and I am the single most important figure in the history of WWE. And I'm here to make sure none of you forget it.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.